I use a brand Lilac St. So if you get their little kit, it comes in this cute little like carrying case thing. I have a couple things in here that don't come in the specific like basic kit or whatever. The only thing that's different, I'll show you in a second. So I think you can actually choose which type of glue you want. So when I originally got this, I chose the black mascara glue. So it literally like comes as a little black mascara wand, which does work, so if you want to use that. But I decided to do it a little bit differently now, which is the way that I'm going to show you. So I got their white mascara glue, so same thing, but it comes in white because it goes on clear. And then I got their black like brush glue, so it's like a little brush instead of a wand. And so I use this to put on the band of the lashes, and I use the white one to put on my actual lashes like mascara. But you can use the black mascara and do it for both, which is what I used to do, but I feel like my new method makes them last a little bit longer. So choose whatever type of glue you want, and then it comes with the remover. So this is like a little scrubby brush thing. So I use like this like flat side to like scrub it, and then you use the bristle side to like pull them off. It works really well. I just removed them last night. And then it comes with the sealant, so you put this on after you put them on. I'll show you how I do that. And then it comes with a conditioning primer, which I'm going to use right now before I put them on. And then it comes obviously with the little tweezer clippy thingies. I don't know what they're called. This little brush thing doesn't come with this. This is from a different brand that I used to use, but I use this to like push the lashes like on once I get them on. So that's what comes in the kit. And then I get their subscription box, so it comes like this, and you get to choose which lashes you want. So obviously I've used a bunch of them already, but this is my little kit, so it's got all my different lashes. I do the 12mm size because I've tried the 14s and I feel like they're just too long, so I like the 12, so I get all of mine in 12s. There's like different, you know, looks and stuff, so you can kind of decide which ones you want. So obviously you don't have to do this subscription box. I just did that because like I liked them so much, so I was like, might as well get the subscription. So like the more lashes you buy, like the less they are. But even like I think one of these by themselves is only like $7, which compared to the last brand that I used, and they were like $30 a pair, and I was like, ridiculous. Anyway, that's a lot of information, but that's that. So I'm gonna use originals today just because I don't have anything going on this upcoming week that I'm really worried about, and these ones are real natural looking. So I always have a little compact mirror, and then I do curl my lashes before I start. So first thing I do is curl my lashes, and then I use the primer to kind of cleanse them, make sure there's no like lashes that aren't like attached, to get rid of like all of that stuff. So I'm gonna do that first. So then I just use a Q-tip and put a little bit of the primer on there, and then just kind of like clean my lashes. Okay, so then with this, so you want it to face like the numbers away from you, so when you lay it like this, so this one goes with this eye and this one goes with this eye. Then I'm gonna do my white glue first and literally just put it on like you're putting on mascara. white, but then it'll like dry clear. So I do that instead of the black one because I feel like it doesn't make the like my lashes as like dark, and then the fake lashes, so it kind of makes them like the fake lashes easier to see, at least in my personal opinion. So then you're gonna take your little tweezers, you're gonna take the lash off. So I always start with the corner and work myself towards my inner eye. So I always hold it at the edge like this. Make sure that there's no sticky, tacky glue from the packaging on the band. So I always get that off. And then I take my band glue. So like I said, if you just get the mascara glue, you can also use the edge of the mascara glue. And I literally like put it like on the band. So just like a very thin layer. Okay. And then I turn my thing so that's upright, like this. And then use my mirror. Sometimes the glue from your bottom lashes will kind of stick. So we'll get those out of the way. And then you just put it on your lashes. Like that. So very important, you don't want to put the lashes on your waterline because then it's going to irritate your eyes. So put it on top of your lashes as close to your waterline, but not on your waterline. I'm just going to take the next strip. Get all the excess, any residual tackiness. Take my glue. Put it on the band. Turn my tweezers upright like this. Take my mirror and put that one right next to the other one. Okay, and then I kind of press the bottom of it. And you're just gonna keep doing that. So depending on how big your eyelid is, I don't, sometimes depending on which one I'm using, I don't use all of the lashes. These originals, I do usually use all of them because they're a little bit thinner, but with some of the other thicker ones, I don't end up using all of them. You don't like worry about it. And like, I also don't like them like super close to my inner eyelid, so I'll tell you that when I get there. Also, I apologize for my laundry noise in the background. So then what I do is I take, so this is like, you know, the curved side. So I actually flip it around so that this side is towards my eye. And I use that to just pinch them down. It might stick a little bit to your tweezers, but that's okay. And then I also, this is where, if you don't have a little spoolie thing, you won't be able to do this, but I take my spoolie and just kind of press them up to kind of make that good contact. So like I said, like you can tell, like, so the fake lashes end right here. Technically, like, you know, I have more lash here, but I don't like it to go super far down into my inner corner because then I feel like it irritates my eye. So personally, I like to kind of leave it about right there, kind of like the edge of my iris, I guess. I don't think it looks like weird or anything. So that's what I do. And then I don't seal this one right away because I want this one dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because it's your, you know, if you're right-handed, so you're doing your left eye. So it's taken me a little bit to kind of get a technique down. So I'll show you kind of what I do. So again, same thing. You're just gonna put some glue on your band. Oh, I need to put mascara on my eye. LOL. Hold on. I almost forgot. Okay, so you're gonna take your mascara glue. Okay, now we're good. Messed up my whole sequencing. Alright, hold on. Something is poking me. An eyelash that was poking me in the eyeball. There we go. Okay, so I like cross over my eye like this because if I try to do it like this way, it just doesn't work. So I cross over like this and then really make sure your angle is good. And then, whoop, there we go. Probably could put this a little bit lower, actually. If you need to reposition, just do it. Okay. I take my next little strip. Highly recommend that you get a handheld mirror and not just use like your normal bathroom mirror. It's gonna make this way easier to do because when you put your mirror down like this, you can like really see the angle and see exactly where you need to put your next one. Oh, also you want to put the glue on the band on obviously the inside. So if you can see, like, this is how the lash is curling. So when you put it on, it's obviously going to curl up like this. So you want to make sure you put the glue on the band like towards the curl, because obviously if you put it on the other side, that's not like where it's attaching to your eyelashes. So it's not going to work very well for you. So that's another tip. And there we go. So I'm gonna do my little spoolie push. And my little tweezer squish. And there we go. So now what I usually do, instead of going right into sealing them, I actually usually do like something else in the meantime to let these like completely dry before I put the sealant on and everything. So I am actually going to straighten my hair. So we're gonna do that next. We will come back and I will show you how to seal them and all of that jazz. I also just realized that I didn't wash my face yet this morning, so I probably should have done that first before doing this, but it's too late. We already did it, so it's fine. I'm just gonna do my, so speaking of like washing your face, so I still like normally like wash my face, do all the things. I just like obviously like don't go like, I don't splash like onto my face, like over my eyes. So just a little tidbit, like I still like, I have a little scrub thing. I still like scrub and wash my face. I just don't get it like on my eyes. So I still like, I guess I could still like fully wash my face, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna do my little cleanser, micellar water, and then do the rest of my skincare stuff. So we're gonna do that. I guess since I'm doing this video, I might as well update you on my skincare routine because I'm not sure when the last time I did that was. So obviously I just used micellar water today, but I use a brand called Face Reality Skincare. So normally I use their, you know, ultra gentle cleanser. So, you know, put water on my face. I have a little scrubby brush, so I'll put that on it and then scrub around my face and then pat it dry. I have their Moisture Balance Toner, so that's what I'm going to do next. So I usually just still use my little face towel that I have and just put a little bit on there and put that on. Then next, I have this Mandelic serum, so I just got a new bottle. This was the old packaging, so they just redid the packaging, and only use this if you're under the like direction of like a skincare specialist. So I have an esthetician that like I just got a facial and I've been working with her for quite some time, so she kind of assessed my skin and that's kind of how I got all of this skincare. So just an FYI. So this Mandelic serum is like a chemical like exfoliant, so obviously like, you know, need to be careful about using that kind of stuff, only under the direction of a professional. So I just put that on and then just scrub it all around because this does have a slight like tingling, burning ish sensation. So if you were, you know, obviously weren't aware of that, that might feel like not good for you. So I've got this freaking honker right there that I'm trying to get rid of, but tis what it is. All right, so that's the next step. And then I've got my moisturizing cream. This is the Crayon Peptide Cream. And then I've got, of course, my SPF. So I put the cream on first. So I just put like a little dollop on my middle finger, kind of put it on my other one, swipe, and just put it all on my face. Okay, and I just put the SPF right on top. Same thing, little dollop. So that is done. Now I am going to straighten my hair. Just washed my hair last night. Normally I wash my hair in the mornings, but I was camping this weekend and so I needed to come home and wash my hair. And then since I sleep in a bonnet to protect my hair while I sleep, that's why it's a little cray-cray right now. So always gonna put on heat protectant. So I use this Aveda damage control spray. So I also use this after the shower when my hair is wet because it's also a like detangler, like breakage control. So this is the first thing that I put on my hair when I get out of the shower, but then I also use it as a heat protectant as well. So I'm waiting for my straightener to warm up. I use the Lange straightener. I'm not sure what this one is actually called, but it does have a fan, which if I'm using the straightener, I just turn the fan off because it's really loud and annoying. But it has a fan because these little holes here, they cool, so if you're using the straightener to curl your hair, it'll cool your curls as you use it. So the only reason I don't use this very much to curl my hair is because I have extensions in, so I don't like to like pull on the extensions, so I just use a normal curling iron. So that's the straightener I'm going to be using. This dry for a little bit, so I'm going to go brush my teeth off camera real quick, and then hopefully it'll be dry by the time I come back. All right, hair seems to be dry. I don't know what is going on with my part, but I'm gonna try and fix that. There we go. Okay, since I have extensions in, I do try to at least section it because my natural hair is a more wavy than my extensions. So I'm gonna put half of it up. So if I turn around, so this is my hair right here, and then right here is my first row. So we want that to blend together. And I did do a detox shampoo yesterday, and I should have known better because every time I use it, I feel like it doesn't like wash out enough, and I feel like it leaves my hair like more greasy. So I'm like, what is even your purpose? But since I used it anyway, it is what it is. And then especially like these back little baby hairs that I've got, those tend to be really curly. So I definitely want to get those dudes. I am getting my extensions taken out and redone in about 2 weeks, which I'm excited about because I have K-tips on these edges. If you watched any of my other hair videos, you'll know that I absolutely despise them. And my hairstylist is going to try a different type of extensions for those called V-light extensions, and I'm really excited for that because it shouldn't have like that like bulb that the K-tips have, and I've lost 3 of them in like the last 2 weeks. So if my hair looks like thinner, especially like around here when I like show that, that's why, because I've literally lost my K-tips, which is literally there to help like fill in my edges. So that's why. So I'm excited to get them redone. It's like, what is happening right here? Like, why are you doing that? I don't know. I probably should have curled my hair instead of straightening it, but it's too late. These are the freaking K-tips. Eat them. Not. I guess it looks fine. Alright, tis what it is. So now that my hair is straightened, my face is washed, all the things, let's get back to the lashes. So you are going to want to seal them. So what that means is you're going to take this little clear dude, okay, and I do it 2 ways. So the first way, take my little mirror, and I'm literally just gonna swipe it up like you're putting on mascara, all up in those little falsies. Okay, and then I take my little tweezer guy and I tweeze it on the brush. Okay, so I get all that product on there, and then I turn it so that the curve is towards my eye, and I pinch them together with the sealant on there, so that way I can get like this inner corner. Then I might flip it around to get this corner. Okay, and then I'll wipe off my tweezers, and I'll do the same thing on the other eye. And voila! Then I let that sealant dry, or use my little handy dandy fan. And I'm just gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna put my face tint. I use Pixie H2O in the color Cream. I'm gonna put that on my face. That's what I use as my foundation. Just helps to even out my skin tone just a little bit. It's obviously not like a full face foundation, so you can see I still have a little bit of redness. It obviously doesn't fully cover that guy. I honestly might put some concealer on it because he's annoying, but yeah. And then I don't always do my brows, since obviously they are microbladed, but since these ones are like, my fronts aren't like as filled out, like you can kind of see like it's a little uneven, so I've been filling them in just to kind of even them out a little bit. So I got this little eyebrow tint thing from ELF, so I got that, and then I have my usual tint, my Ulta Beauty tint in medium brown, and I've got a little spoolie thing, but I've been liking this thing, so I'm just gonna use that for today just to even out my brows. Brows are filled in. Add a little bit of lipstick to finish the look, and then I put some concealer on, kind of help even out some of that stuff. But here are the lashes. So very natural looking for these originals, and yeah, that's gonna be the final look. So I hope you enjoyed.